Good evening. I've had to record again my discussion one video because when I saw the syllabus, I realized that, whoa, I did it in 12 minutes and they're only going to account for 3 minutes. So I'll go ahead and make this the ESPN reduced version. To begin with, micromanaging. When you work with someone that's a micromanager, let me tell you, in my experience, it's never been a very good experience. When you talk about micromanaging, are we talking about the scientific management principle of Douglas Taylor's 1912 article, and where we follow the four-step process of management empowerment, employee empowerment, collaborating and working together? If that's the kind of micromanaging we're talking about, that's going to be the best way to go. But if we're talking about the micromanagement that I've gone through, and some of you guys have gone through, where you have a boss that always watches everything you do, and everything you do you need to get permission for, that becomes a problem. Productivity not only goes down, but you also start getting into what I call the guerrilla warfare of the workplace. Nobody likes to work with an individual who's a micromanager. Nobody. Uh, Most of them are in negative ways. Now, people do like to work with individuals that are positive, that want to see you do better. Of course, they have to go ahead and discipline you if you make a mistake. For example, I had a boss back in 2014 that came in headhunting. He was the kind of person that had set goals, and which was good, but the way he went about them, he, instead of having a unity of the shift, what ended up happening, people ended up jumping from his shift like hot potatoes, and nobody could understand why. When management finally looked into it, they realized, wait a minute, we have a problem here. We've got a guy who's got great ideas, but the way he's implementing them is the wrong approach. And what ends up happening is that you're not going to work as effective with somebody who's a biomaniacal, backstabbing micromanager that won't let you say anything or do anything without that person's authorization, as opposed to someone that's going to want you to flourish and grow and coach you and mentor you. You make a mistake at work, he's got to tell you or she's got to tell you did wrong. But it's very different when they do that. They give you the feedback, then they give you the tools you need so that you don't make that kind of mistake again and you move forward. Then you feel like there's an investment in you. Then you feel that you have a commitment to give that investment back. But if we talk about micromanagement as in terms of an individual completely taking control of everything and you having no say-so whatsoever, you'll do it for now because you have to have a job. But in the end, you will not be very loyal to that person, and even you will jump ship. This concludes the abbreviated Discussion 1 post. See you for Discussion 2.